attention. It's time for the CUCKS. Time for CUMIA'S CUCKS. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissie and Gino and the dork named Carl, kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed.
Hey, Ray, what are you doing, Ray? What do you think you're doing, Ray? Ray, you're so dumb. You're just dumb. Come on, Ray. Why are you going up against me? Doesn't anyone learn? Stuttering John, Ray? Jesus Christ. Now I'm going to have to snipe you after an amazing Ray DeVito show yesterday. Holy shit. You're going to want to go. You're going to have to get a membership, guys. You're going to want to have to watch that. My apologies to the Patreon. It'll be up today. There were some Patreon issues. I tried to get it up last night. Take that, Carl. Take that soundbite. He tried to get it up last night. Oh, my God. What a fucking idiot. I knew he couldn't get it up. He's gay. I tried to get the Patreon up last night, the episode, audio and video. And this morning, before I went to the gym, just wasn't, I don't know what the hell was going on with Patreon. It was a little weird. But it will be up today. This will be up today. Everything's up today. I'm going to get it up today. There you go. I have a hard out at 2:30. I got to go to the dentist again and get this fucking tooth fucking finalized. Last dentist appointment today. So that's good. But again, if you haven't seen the Ray DeVito show that Chow and I did last night, you got to get a membership to watch it. Like I said, it'll be up on Patreon. I'm not joking. It is by far my favorite show to do. Out of all the shows, I love doing the Ray DeVito show so much. And the people that get it. The people that like it. It's the best. And I get it. No one knows Ray except a handful of people. But the stuff we're doing is just funny, man. And I know Ray hates it. That's what I love about it. Ray fucking hates it. But if Ray had any kind of comedic bone in his body and he could take a step out and look at it, because it's not malicious. It's just we're making fun of him. And it's so funny. But Ray hates it. And Ray's back to lying again. He's got this new, hey, golly shucks. Come on. He's my buddy. I love him. I love everybody. He's back to that little thing again because he's trying to get viewers. He's trying to get back in with KB after all the damage he did, how he burned bridges with Ari Jane, saying all that mean stuff about her, and Felicia getting banned from Planet Fitness. He took a 2-week hiatus because the internet was getting to him. He had to go to counseling. He's back on higher prescriptions. He quit talking shit about me. He quit making up lies about me and spreading lies and gossip. He's hoping it will go away. And guess what, Ray? It's not, Ray. You fucked with the wrong guy. You fucked with the mud shark. And now it's time to pay, Ray. Gay Ray. We got a lot to get to this show, but we're going to do a little checking in with Ray just to see what's going on. Because, Ray, it's my time slot, dude. You're so inconsistent with your show that I got to make you pay. Go to another time. Go away. He's on live right now. 10 people are watching. And I refuse to watch his opening because it's terrible with that song. It's so bad. He's Ray DeVito. He's kind of neato. His chin is DeVito. Whatever the fuck Tukey was doing. If Tukey was trolling him, good job. But this song sucks. Joe the producer. This isn't the Ray DeVito show, but I saw he was going up against me. So we're going to have to do a continuation. I got a whole show plan. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Chrissie, for just rolling out another Cuck on Cuck crime show where I can cover you, Steel Toe, and everybody. Here we go. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's
up? Oh, no.
This song is awesome.
Yeah, we got
that song made me laugh. It's really
Oh, my God.
Yes, man. We got
This is
song and everything, Shang. Come on, man. We don't.
Oh, I have a story about this fucking guy, Shang.
that hard, that fast. Okay, good. I'm sorry.
That's the funniest thing about the podcast. It goes all downhill after
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Wow. I got a story.
Right in the shitter.
He said it was a funny song.
Nah, man, it's big time around here. Man. We even got hot sauces, man.
Oh, my God.
Hot sauce.
Silk City, pain in the brain. You just come go rock B.
Hot sauce.
That was.
By the way, no one bought Jeff Levine. Nobody bought a hot sauce from his plug.
Save
Here comes the Jim Gaffigan whiskey.
And look at that. And then Gaffigan gives me
I called it.
His whiskey, Father Time Bird.
He wants to impress Shang that he knows Jim Gaffigan.
Online. Yeah, man, we don't mess around here, dude.
You're not messing around. It's not a game. It's not a game.
It's not. They think it's a game out here.
It's just not a game.
So right out of the gate, Ray's trying to impress comedian Shang. I gotta talk to you about this Shang guy. I got a story about this fucking guy.
I'll do baseball card openings.
Mark Lewis. I know Mark Lewis.
This is as real as it gets, man.
They don't understand the shit that's about to go down with you.
No, man, I'm wearing my best Fallout Boy t-shirt. I take it real.
He always got to point out what he's wearing, his shirt. He has another concert shirt that he spent $60 for. By the way, this comedian Shang sucks.
Oh, metal. Oh, what's your
heavy metal?
What's your favorite metal? What do you go with?
I go with the heavy bottom stuff like.
Wow, Ray just ran out of the gate with the hard hitting question. What's your favorite metal? Meanwhile, Shang is already controlling Ray's show.
It's like they're rocking hard, which I get, but then
is Ray high right now? Is Ray high at 1 o'clock?
To punch children. And
Jesus, come on.
Jesus. That's his when he's on MLC when he gets a bad super chat. Jesus, come on.
I like stuff that makes me think of punching children.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's I hand out baseball cards to children. Come on, Shang. I can't
come on.
Listening to that music, man. But those lyrics make no sense. Like listening to.
Ooh, this is gonna be a bad one. We can't even snipe the full show. Ray's interview shows are the worst. Ray's interview shows are the worst. No one watches them. First of all, no one knows who Shang is. Nobody. Hit the like button where Ray wins. But I'll tell you a story about this Shang guy. First of all, he's from Los Angeles. He's a fucking hack. This guy is a hack. He's just to give you an idea about the Los Angeles landscape. Ray's never going to talk about any of this. You got a bunch of major comedy clubs. Comedy Store, obviously, we all know. The Laugh Factory over on Sunset. Then you go over to Melrose. You got the Hollywood Improv. Those are kind of the three major ones rotating. You got the Hermosa Beach. You got Comedy Magic Club, which is a great club. Very clean. Arsenio, Jay Leno, they all work out there. And then you go into the Valley. The Valley. You got the Burbank, escaping me off the top of my mind right now. Then you got the Ha Ha Cafe, which was kind of a joke for the longest time. I started there. Chris D'Elia started there. And it's still kind of a shitty comedy club. Every now and then they'll get a Wayne's brother popping in. But Shang made his name from the Ha Ha Cafe, and he's a total fucking hack. Shang. So, long story short, there's a show that's booked out in Venice Beach, California. It's a great show by Bronston Jones, who I used to sublease for when I lived with Gino. You remember Bronston Jones? He was the guy Brian McCarthy thought was Brody Stevens, and he did cocaine with him on New Year's. Okay. So he books that show. It's like a once-a-week show on a Wednesday. It's a great show, and it's always packed. They got the regulars from Venice Beach. They all come in. So I did a show there, and it was a great show. Brian Callen was on it. I remember this distinctively. I'm trying to think all the comics. Brian Callen was on it. Jay Davis, who's a local guy out there who was on Dane Cook's Torgasm, if you guys really need to know. Me, Shang, and I'm missing somebody else. It doesn't matter. So this Shang guy was supposed to fucking headline this or close it out. It's showcase. You all do 20 minutes. But Shang was the last guy. He was on the rundown as the last guy. And then this guy Shang, he's always on bringer shows. He's always rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, this guy's kind of a tool. And I was second to last, so I was in front of Shang. And I was going to run to do a spot at the Comedy Magic Club. And Shang's like, hey, man, I got to get out of here, bro. Bro, I got to get out of here. Now it's like 3 from last. He's like, you mind if I switch with you? Because I got to get somewhere. And I'm like, okay, I got to get somewhere too. He's like, bro, it's like an emergency. It's a total emergency. And he's just like, all right. I was like, all right, whatever. I'm like, cool, whatever. So Shang goes up, fucking hack bit after hack bit, crowd work. Supposed to do 20. They get lit at 15. He does 35. All the comics are complaining. Like, what the fuck, man? So I forgot who the comic was before me. I go last. They're doing check spots. It's kind of shitty. It is what it is. And then I get off stage and I'm walking towards the door. Shang's standing there selling his CDs. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? He's like selling his CDs because he like had a great set with all his hack material, airplane food, all this bullshit, and Mexicans, black people, white people. And I'm like, this mother. So I went on fucking Facebook the next day or whatever the social media. I just put this guy on fucking blast. I put him on fucking blast. Like, this guy's a fucking hack. He's garbage. What's the Flimsy Greenberg says you always bring out the most wild Newports. All right, let's check in with what do they have to say about that.
Matt and Shane's podcast, Shane Gillis' podcast.
He's already name dropping
from Philadelphia.
Yeah, I know Shane, and
he's already dropping that he knows Shane Gillis.
Years old. Last time I saw him when I was in the city, he came up to me and said, "Hey, Shane, you know how he? Hey,
yeah."
He said,
yeah. This is my He's always got a smile on his face.
He's like, "Hey, I worked with you at Magooby's in
Maryland." Oh God. Somebody bought Ray listeners. He has 454 people watching. That is such bullshit, and it keeps going up. He's 6 minutes in. Oh, you fucking assholes! You guys bought Ray viewers like Melton. We got busted buying viewers yesterday.
He's one of my favorites.
Nobody's tuning into Ray to interview Shang.
It is funny as shit. And the thing is, people don't realize when you watch comics, you don't know how difficult.
Oh, great. Another comedy podcast. Comedy, man. Comedians, you don't know about comedians. What's your process? Ray has no clue. Nobody wants to watch this. He has zero clue. Oh, what a fucking. I love it. You guys are just trolls. Where's he at with viewers now? 457 people watching. This guy can't break 100 since he went on his hiatus 2 weeks ago, but now he has 450 people watching.
I know it's coming. It's all right.
That means he likes you.
Yeah.
He went to the Melton buying views.
Central Pennsylvania. They smacked in the balls.
They're ball washing Shane Gillis right now. So go tune in to Ray's podcast, everybody. You're not going to want to miss it. You're not going to want to miss it. Oh my God, Shang. How many times did he bother Shang to come on? What a clown. Ray, you're a clown. To be fair, buying Ray views will be the funniest thing on that show for shizzle. Yeah, no, that is funny. I think it's funny. Oh, everybody, it's the good egg of the week. Reels is here. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Reels. Yesterday, if you watched the Ray DeVito show, spoiler alert, he's the good egg of the week.
It's nice to be extraordinary, never ordinary. I'm a good egg, not a bad egg in my heart. I'm a good egg, not a bad egg in my heart. I'm a good egg, not a bad egg in my heart.
You're a good egg. You're a good egg. What an important achievement, Reels. Thank you so much for the nice donation yesterday. Thank you to Ken Mosca. Open up your membership tabs. Let's gift some memberships today. I want to get back. Right now, we're sitting at 1658. Boom. Let's hit the goal. Let's hit the goal, everybody. Levy Time says you're literally watching it. No, I'm not. Ray performs at swinging. I just thought it was funny. Ray was going up against me. Dr. Chow says Shang is a massive fool. I know Shang, he's a pretend black guy. Yeah, he always tries to act like he's a tough dude. I mean, oh man, anybody could get Shang on their podcast. Chow and Mir, if you're watching, please go get Shang on. He'll do it. He'll do it. Real says I just got back from the after party last night after accepting my award. I hit Manhattan. Yeah. I'm sure it was fucking packed. I'm sure word got around Manhattan and they're like, holy shit. Did you hear Real's got good egg of the week? He's going to be downtown. Good for you, man. Get party, baby. Party. I'm not. Oh, that's fantastic. Hey, it's TV's Will Heron, everybody. Holy shit. They said he would never come by, and he did.
Yeah, boy.
Turn it up. As you guys know, I fired ESO yesterday, so I'm doing the ones and twos myself. Try to give the guy a chance, but he's no longer the producer of the show. So best of luck, ESO. You got till December until you're no longer with us. Get him, General Mudd. Get him. And we have a clip from TV's Will Heron today that we might get to. Like I said, I have a hard out at 2:30. We might get to that clip. We got a lot to get to. I want to thank, first of all, I want to thank the CUCKS. I want to thank Carl and Chrissie and Steel Toe for handing me my show on a silver platter today. Cuck on Cuck crime, baby. Steel Toe's former friends are covering him now for views and profits. The guy they once led into the inner circle of the CUCKS to pile on me are now going against each other. These are my favorite shows. These are my favorite shows because I just sit back and watch how they're just fucking phonies and they'll just use each other and throw each other under they're like the Democratic Party, the CUCKS. They really are. Phonies. Do anything to get ahead, throw you under the bus, step on your face. I love it. I love it. So every time Carl covers Steel Toe, and he always covers the latest, he always covers the story like the latest out of everyone. Like the whole P. Diddy thing broke of him getting arrested or Donald Trump getting assassinated. If it was Carl, he would cover it next week. Like it was exclusive news after it was been beat the fucking death. I mean, I love it. I love it. And then he just regurgitates all our takes. And now Chrissie's she's come back crawling to the Dabbleverse. She tried to do it by herself. She tried to get away from it, but now she comes crawling back to Carl, trying to get back into the Dabbleverse, now covering Steel Toe. As you know, her views are down. She has 96,000 subscribers, and only 70 people are watching live at a time. I know what happened. She got orders. Frank's like, I know I instructed you to get away from that toxic Dabbleverse, but we need to get back. We need to get those views back up. We need to get those super chats back up. We're not going to strike channels anymore. We're going to strike them, but we're not going to promote it. So let's get back in with Carl. He'll bring us back to the promised land. What should we do? Well, I think we need to turn on Steel Toe, even though we've had him on the podcast more than anyone, and we invited him to Content House, and he was our friend. We had him on our show. But that's the guy we need to get views from. All right, now I have 537 views. All right, some trickery's going on. There's a lot of trickery going on right now. Let me check in with Ray real quick. We know the views are not real. Ray's at 450. So I'm beating Ray in fake views. Ray, and he still has the one super chat up. I'm beating Ray in fake views. That's fantastic. Ray has 462 and I have 559. So bring on the fake views. I love it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Xerox.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
CUCKS still has that wood paneling kitchen. Do you think he still?
Let's go. Let's go.
Do you think he still like does things in
Let's go. Let's go.
that Canadian kitchen?
Let's go. Let's go.
Dead body behind that door.
Let's go. Let's go.
I kills people probably. I'm willing to put money down on it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Somebody should do a deep dive on Girox and where the fuck he's at. He quit rapping in 2019.
Let's go. Let's go.
Go and do a deep dive on Xerox, the shitty Canadian rapper. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God. Speaking of fucking gifting memberships, D7876 is back, baby. Leading the charge. He's doing it. Yeah. This is for you, Big Black. Woo! All right, that knocks 5 off the goal. There it is. Thank you so much, everybody. Hey, man, I want to thank, Jack, who signed back up to the $100 tier. And he also sent me two $50 Venmos when my mic broke. I wasn't asking specifically for someone to buy my mic, but Jack's a good guy who's been around for a long time. You can donate through Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, however you want to do it. It's appreciated, but I want to thank the $100 tier of Ken Mosca, Twinkle Ho 99, Stu John, Vinny Cash, Jared Thompson, the legend himself, Ray's hero, Randy P. Oh, speaking of the legend, I'll get to it. I have an exclusive. Anthony, Craig T, Jack, again, Big Papa, Bob R, Crooklyn Comedy, Deadful, Lisa Stewart at Perry Skincare, and Mr. Nick Swartzen. Yes, the Nick Swartzen is a $100 sponsor. Thank you. And you can always sign up to the Patreon. We had a record-breaking month already. It's never too late to sign up to patreon.com/sitdownzumock. Sign up for as little as $3. And you can even become a free member if you want, but you get a lot of benefits if you sign for the $10 tier. And again, the $100 tier is where you can sponsor whatever the fuck. Maybe Shang will sign up. Or go sign up to Ray's $50 tier that he undercuts me and nobody signed up for except Beloved Chatter. Not Beloved Chatter. Who promotes Red Bar's channel? Oh, I don't know. Go check it out. Look who's here, everybody. Your moderator, Jeff motherfucking Closer, just gifted another $5. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Jeff Closer, thank you. I guess the membership train is rolling because we got Waka Waka Mole up in this bitch. Holy shit. That Bill Hicks or comedian Jeff Blanchard out of Cleveland, Ohio? I can't tell. Is that Melton if he shaved his pubic hair beard? I can't tell. I can't tell. Thank you very much, Waka Waka Mole. Waka Waka Mole. Waka 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 Mole. Look at that. Fucking. I got to get this tooth fixed. It's fucking up my speech. It's inverted, so they're going to fix it. I'm wearing my, I got my Smashing Pumpkin shirt on. I bought for $60. Trust me, you're going to want to watch the Ray DeVito show. Go get those memberships. You're going to want to watch it. It's funny. I'm having a blast with Chow doing it. It's getting better too. It's fast paced. It's interaction. The audience is awesome. The people that get it are great. You got Franklin Scheckler in the chat being the funny guy that he is. You got Reels doing some investigative reporting. Now we hired Jake Hudson as an insider because he's working with Ray behind the scenes to take down all the Clipper channels like Will Heron. Did you hear that, Will Heron? You might want to do a report on that. Jake Hudson and Ray DeVito are trying to take down your channel. That's what's going on. NJ Ranger up in this bitch. Who's that? Fat Bongo, Biango, Bango, Bingya. What? What is going on with this guy? I love him. I just don't know what you're saying half of the time. I love it. I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm burping, by the way. I had a protein shake before we started. By the way, update. Z-Man is officially 20 pounds lighter. I haven't weighed this much in probably, not joking, 6 years. Feeling good. Feeling real good. And I want to thank all you motherfuckers for fat shaming me. I really do. I love it. It worked. It worked. And I really wasn't that bad. It's just my face is from the drinking. But now I got the diet. I'm working out. I got the trainer. I got 6 pounds of muscle, eating right on the road. I mean, I've slipped off a little when I was with Swartzen. Not so much booze. It was food. We got caught on gyros. We went to this place in Petoskey that had gyros. They're called gyros. I call them gyros. I'm from Ohio. I don't give a fuck. And they were so good. They were so good. And when you eat a good gyro and you get that after burp, that aftertaste from it's fucking money. And Nick had the same after gyro burp. The next day we were in Grand Rapids. He's like, I can go for another gyro. He's like, but that was so good. I don't want to fucking ruin it. I go, I know. We got to. So we went on online to look for the best gyro spot. And we went back to this one place. It was fucking amazing. So we had gyro back-to-back days. Anyways, I was eating gyros. I had pizza. We drove from Petoskey to Grand Rapids, and we got food from the manager in our green room. And I got it to go. I just put a bunch of pizzas in a box because we're going to drive like for 3.5 hours. But I was eating like shit. But I'm back on my schedule again. The routine is back, baby. Chuck is back on the routine. I'm going to look good. Operation Abs is on. Last year I got hurt. This year I'm feeling good. Speaking of Operation Abs, you can see those abs on display at the Boca Black Box Theater tomorrow and Saturday night. 2 shows. Come out to see the Z-Man and Boca Raton at the Boca Blacks Theater, the same venue where I was offering Stuttering John $1,000 to do stand-up comedy. 10 minutes of stand-up comedy before and after me. But like the bitch that he is, like the all talk that motherfucker is, decided he's a bitch and he was going to stay home. Instead of making $1,000, meeting some fans, getting content, he bitched out. And he's saying, I'm not a headliner, and he's a headliner. You're not, John. John, I've gotten a lot of great insight, John. I don't really want to get into it right now. I already covered you and ruined you yesterday, you and Rob Saul. But Stuttering John, we know about your headlining days. We're well aware of John Melendez and Friends. We're well aware of you hosting all the shows. Why other comedians like Levy, like Florentine, like I'm trying to think of a couple, why you hosted the shows. John Melendez and Friends, Stuttering John and Friends. You were the host. And then you were saw the video. You can't lie. You can't deny. You would go on at the end of the show. You'd bring somebody up from the audience. You guys would take off your shirts and you guys would do a beer bonging competition. That was your big closer. Bonging beers with your shirts off. Headliner, John Melendez. The headliner, John Melendez. His closing bit was bonging beers with his shirt off. Again, John. Again, you're not a headliner. You never will be. You're never going to be again. And here's the sad part. I was thinking about it yesterday after I fucking schooled you. After I schooled the shit out of you. I was thinking about it. This is how lazy John is. John's always claiming he's hilarious. He was a headliner. He's got all these credits. You know the credits. He reads his IMDb every fucking show. John said, he was a headliner and he's partly retired. Okay, John, you're about to turn 60 years old. You live in Florida now. You're not in Hollywood, so your IMDb means nothing. But this is how shitty of a comic you are. John, you could be making a killing just working Florida right now. Because I thought about it. There's all these BC rooms, a lot of old people that knew you from the Stern Show that all migrated here from New York, especially the Tampa area where there's a lot of New Yorkers that probably listened to Stern back in the heyday. All the clubs from Side Splitters to Shitty Snappers, even one-nighters at the Improvs, Off the Hook, Visani's in Port Charlotte. I can keep going on and on and on. Boca Black Box, where there's a lot of old Jews that listen to Stern. You could be making a fortune. Headlining. You don't have to do Stuttering John and Friends. If you could put together 50 minutes on your own during a check spot, you could be making a killing because you know who's doing it? Michael Winslow from Police Academy. I see him on flyers everywhere down here in Florida. He lives here now. He's everywhere. You know who else is killing it down here? Jimmy J.J. Walker. You know, Dynamite, another has-been just like you. Playing all throughout Clearwater, you name it, St. Pete, Orlando. These guys are everywhere. You know who else is killing it down here? Kevin Farley. Kevin Farley, Chris Farley's brother. Just because he looks like Chris Farley, he's everywhere down here. They love you weirdos. You Comic-Con weirdos, has-beens. That could be you, John. But no, you're not funny. You're a lazy drunk. You saw me and Kevin Brennan making a shitload of money doing the podcast and super chatting and fighting back against all the losers. And you're like, I'm going to do that too. I'm going to quit substitute teaching and I'm going to go on my podcast for 3 hours with Rob Saul as my muscle. And I'm going to read $2 super chats talking about how I'm a deadbeat. That's what you would rather do. You'd rather make $300 for 2.5 hours instead of going to make $1,000 for 10 minutes this Saturday, September 21st at the Boca Black Box Theater, where there's going to be a ton of chicks there, you dumb fuck. I got a bunch of messages from girls that are coming. My phone is blowing the fuck up. My phone is blowing the fuck up. Oh, it's Gladwell Ape, everybody. Oh, look at that. I just got a Venmo. Holy shit. This one's from Randy P. $75. Randy P. Wow, that was nice. It said, fuck pyramids. He just sent me $75 and all it said was fuck pyramids. Thank you, Xerox.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And just like that, Randy P, we got Not Perfect gifting another What the fuck is going on? I swear to God, I was just watching a Tom Cruise movie on Netflix at the gym. End of the World. Anybody seen it? It's all right. Well, I was watching it on the treadmill. Anyways, thank you, Not Perfect. We appreciate you, and I think you're perfect. I don't care what anyone says. I think you're perfect. That was very nice. Oh, look who's here. Deadpool! Yeah!
What a rush!
Deadpool, thank you for being here, by the way, because I totally I spaced out on the $100 sponsors right now. Let me get this out of the way because we got a lot to get to. Lots to get to. Deadpool is promoting Psych Labs on YouTube. YouTube.com/Psych Labs right there. Psych with a CY. Hit subscribe. Honestly, just hit subscribe on these channels, guys. It means nothing. It's free. And you never know. You might fall into a rabbit hole of these videos. I do. There's a channel I'm watching right now that's fucking weird. It's Caitlin Clark videos. And I'm not, first of all, I like Caitlin Clark as a basketball. I'm not even attracted to her. I'm into the whole drama of the WNBA. And I just think it's great how many people fucking hate her and all these lesbians fucking try to take her down. And these old school cunts like Cheryl Swoops are shitting on her. And she just keeps her mouth shut and plays ball like Michael Jordan did. and she's just killing it. She's breaking the single season. What am I shaking my head? What am I, Rob Saul? I mean, what a loser. Stuttering John, you're the best because you were on the Howard Stern show. Rob Saul did a show last night, and there was 50 people watching tops. And I was just pulling up free chat after free chat. Yeah, so hit Deadful up, or Psych Labs up, courtesy of Deadful. And while you're doing the whole subscriptions and getting on board with the YouTube trade, hit subscribe on my page too. Hit the notification bell for upcoming shows, but also hit up Crooklyn Comedy. He's promoting his channel. So if you're on Psych Labs and if you're everybody, go hit up Crooklyn Comedy. You might become a fan. You don't know. People became a fan of mine from where? Some people know me from back in Cleveland radio, Alan Cox. Some people know me from Last Call Cleveland, my old sketch group. Some people know me from touring with Jim Florentine for years, or Nick Swartzen. They might know me from the Crab Feast with Ryan Sickler and Jay Larson, or the Honeydew. They might know me from Burt Kreischer. They might know me from Esther Koo, Brody Stevens, Punch Drunk Sports, Sam Tripley. I don't know where you've met me from, or the Shitverse. Maybe it's Carl. Maybe you guys were a Chad hater because of Carl, and then you're like, you know what? Chad's pretty funny and Carl sucks. You never know. Could be the same with Crooklyn Comedy. And let's shout out to Perry's Skincare. Lisa Stewart. Stella bought some. She said yesterday she bought the cream. Use the promo code CHAD10. Get 10% off your order at perryskincare.com. Bookmark it. And let's give it up for my celebrity $100 sponsor, Nick Swartzen. Yay! He's on tour, everybody. I might be jumping on. I know I'll be jumping on with him later on. Get your tickets. He's coming all around. And if you're from Ohio, maybe you know me from Ohio. He's going to be in Cincinnati for the first time ever this Friday at the Taft Theater. And he's going to be in Akron this Saturday at the Goodyear Theater. First time there. And I'll be in Akron. I'm going to be there October 31st, November 2nd, 1st and 2nd at the Funny Stop. So I'll be there a month later. Go see Nick this weekend and then go see me at the end of the month. Those are your plugs. Thank you, Dead Fool, for reminding me. Mr. Blue Sky. Chad kills it, even when you're not having sound. Speaking of the other, speaking of the other day, keep it going. Yeah, I didn't have sound the other day. I got a new mic courtesy of Jack. Picked it up from the old Guitar Center. I did my best. Guys, I put it out on Patreon for free because of the audio problems. It's out there if you guys want to watch Monday's show. People seem to like it. I did 15 minutes with no words. I took it from Milton. Whoa! I'm getting an update from one of my sources. Again, all my sources are quiet. I don't reveal my sources. And I guess I'm late on this, so it's not a TMZ exclusive, or I'm TMZ. That's way beneath me. We're talking about TM Zumock. I'm getting an update. If you guys don't know already, Kenyatta has been denied bail again. His next court date is November 21st. That's an exclusive because I have not been following that. But as you know, Kenyatta broke Stevie Lou's arm, so I'm a fan. But he's been denied bail yet again. And then Ray DeVito had him on his podcast because Ray's a fucking idiot. And Ray thought it would be, I was just having fun. It was fun. And then he was trying to be friends with Kenyatta, even though the guy has mental problems. But Ray's a fucking moron, and we wish him well. Speaking of Ray, Jacob Ryan S. Thanks for the $2. Ray needs his ass beat in the worst way. Ah! And punt.
Punt.
I agree, Jacob. I love Ray Hate. Ray Hate. By the way, even if you're watching yesterday's show, the Ray DeVito show, we didn't get to a lot of stuff. So next week's going to be even better. We got more stuff coming. Lots of plans, special guests. Chow's on it. And we're gonna turn this shit around. But thanks again. And again, thank you to Reels for being the good egg of the week. He went out partying in Manhattan last night, probably got laid. And I don't know Reels, I don't know his personal life, but if I'm a betting man, I'd put money down that he got his dick sucked. I'm just saying. When you're good egg of the week, shit happens. Okay? You never know what the fuck's gonna happen. But I guarantee Reels at the nightclub, he's dancing, they got a DJ there. The shit's popping off, you know. Reels is there. He's drinking his free drinks like Stuttering John would if he showed up September 21st at the Boca Black Box Theater when fans would buy him drinks and he would drive home drunk, hopefully get a DUI. But Reels is there at the nightclub, took public transportation, very responsible. He's got a subway pass, but he's balling right now. So that motherfucker took Uber X and he was kicking it, and some hot-ass chicks came up and you're like, hey, are you Reels? You Reels from the me? And Reel's like, yeah, I'm Reels. I'm the good egg of the week. They're like, we know. Maybe it was April. Maybe April was there at the nightclub. Hey, are you Reels? You Reels, the good egg of the week? And Reel's like, yeah, I'm Reels. Yeah, man, you might have seen my work in the Franklin Sheckler video. I didn't know you're the good egg of the week. He's like, yeah, you know, it's whatever. It's just another day. It's just another week. It's another week in Reels week. You know what I'm saying? You're cute. Well, you know, that's good. Wait a second. Are you April Hope? Yeah. It's April Anderson. You fucking asshole. Don't ever call me April Hope again. All right. Calm down, baby. Calm down. It's all right. It's Reels talking. I forgot. Anyway, Reels, as you know that I'm sucking Nick Ricotta's dick and doing cocaine. I live with him and then we sleep in the same bedroom. I just want to let you know, I want to suck your dick. Reel's like, whoa, relax, calm down. There's enough Reels to go around. You know what I'm saying? I just want to suck your dick because I suck Nick's dick and I want to suck your dick. Reel's like, yeah, I don't want to be sloppy seconds. I haven't sucked Nick's dick in 2 weeks, so I... Reel's like, hey, listen. You know what? I'll let you suck my dick. It's no problem. You can suck it. No problem. We're going to let that happen. But first, I wouldn't mind doing a little bow hunting, if you know what I mean. Oh my God, we're going to go kill deer right now. We're going to dig 5 I don't know. What are we missing with Shang and Ray? Let's go. What are we missing? We got to be missing something. Let's check in with Ray and Shang. Nothing. Whoa. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
everybody in this feed.
Me, I like me. Nobody else likes me.
It's Waka Waka Mole.
I like me, but nobody else likes me.
Nobody else likes me. I stand by that.
So like there's a food you might like, and then everybody goes, "Oh, that shit sucks."
Yeah, but that's just what I like. Yeah,
exactly. And
they're talking food.
Macaroni and cheese with I'll make macaroni
and cheese and hot dogs, and I like Hot Nathan's hot dogs and macaroni and cheese, and I like Bud Lights, Tall Boys, and prescription medication. That's all I eat. And Dunkin' Donuts coffee. So you're not missing anything over at the Ray Show. That's a fact, Jack. So we'll keep an eye on that over there. If anything breaks, we'll break it for you. You guys have been very generous today. Oh my God, where have you been? Hey, it's Gina Bombina. I was just thinking about you. You haven't been around in a minute. And notice I didn't take your wrench away. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Gearox and Gina, she's from Canada, so these Canadians need to stick together. Gearox and Gina. Dude, Gearox and Gina and Gearox. I know we had our fling back in the day, but holy shit, did I just pull a love connection? Did I just pull a Chuck Woolery? Holy shit, you guys both live in Canada. Make it happen. Gina and Gearox needs to start fucking.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Put these two in touch immediately. I just made a love connection. Two Canadians. They can do it. Hey, the legend. This is the real legend. I'm getting reports from the legend himself. There's a fake legend in the chat. No. So this might be the fake legend, because the real legend, I don't know. That's not the real legend. I don't know. Anyways, Deb wants to know if you could book her up with Stuttering John if she shows up to your Boca Raton set. Yeah, Deb lives down here in Florida. I'm not doxing her either. Deb wants to know if you could hook her up with Stuttering John if he shows up to your Boca. Sure. I think Dev has a better chance going through Rob Saul than me. Stuttering John hates me, and I want it that way forever. Okay? He's a bitch. I have no respect for him. None. The fact that he wouldn't take up $1,000 offers to do 10 minutes of stand-up. Oh, John, if you're scared that you tell all the same jokes, which we know you do, this is what you do. And if you're retired from stand-up, like you said you are, John, this is what you do. Do a special. Record a special. 45, 50 minute of your headlining stuff of all the jokes you did throughout the years before you quote unquote retired, and put it out, and let's see the magic, because there is no video evidence anywhere of you doing stand-up comedy. If you're such a headliner and such a draw, why can't I find your stand-up anywhere? You're like Steel Toe when I was calling him out as a stand-up until somebody secretly taped him at Stoney's. We saw how bad he was. You remember when I was challenging Steel Toe to put a stand-up out there since he was like criticizing mine? I go, let's see yours. And then he gets secretly taped and we realize he's horrible. John, do the same. I just want to see the headliner. Johnny, I want to see the headliner that you are. Record the special of all your hard-crafted written jokes that you did throughout the years at the Funny Bones, at the Laugh Factory in Vegas and Reno, and the Improvs, the Levy and Friends. I want to see them. I want to see them all. Come on, John. Sweet Glove, I know you from the Blue Oyster. Now, here's the thing, Sweet Glove. First of all, thank you for the $10. Second of all, I know that reference because I'm an 80s baby. The Blue Oyster was a gay bar in the Police Academy trilogy / Infinity. They should make another Police Academy film in 2000. I'm surprised they haven't. Reboot Police Academy with Kevin Hart and The Rock. Why hasn't that happened? Hollywood, let's go. Hollywood, let's go. Reboot Police Academy with The Rock and Kevin Hart.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's going to get old. That drop's going to get old. By the way, I'm going to be changing out a lot of these sound drops over the weekend so we can come back fresh on Monday. Might be doing a show over the weekend from Boca. Don't know. This might be the final show. So get your Z-Man Mud Shark fix in because I'm taking Friday off for sure. That's happening. But thank you, Sweet Glove. I know the reference. You are the person. Jessie Angel. She's an angel from heaven. We love her. God damn it, we love her. Why are you wearing a jacket? Let me know if you need to be warmed up. Whoa! Ooh. Wow.
I'm so excited! I'm so excited!
Boner. Anyways. Colt C says Gearox wasn't even doing the song. He was just ready to drive mama to the grocery store. Walking Wild says redemption arc. Jesse Angel says, I hate Xerox, but I love that drop. All right. Yes, Douglas, we are doing it. Let's get to it. You saw the thumbnail. I've been stalling. Again, my favorite. All right. So I'm getting text messages. Holy shit. I got a Cash App. Nice. This one's from Sarah. No message. $5. Thank you, Sarah, if you're watching. Didn't mean to, I'm not doxing anyone. That's all it says. There's no screen name, doesn't say anything. So there it is. As you know, Carl and our girl Chrissie Mayr, who's been MIA in 2024 from the Dabbleverse, she tried to branch off on her own. She tried to do the show with Kiki. That's failing miserably. Nobody's watching. Views are down. Her subscribers are up. They're always up, but the views are down. She's covering Donald Trump. She's still doing her right-wing grift, even though she's not a part of Compound anymore. She's not a part of the Anthony Cumia brand. So she kind of went out the side door with the Dabbleverse. She's not covering Stuttering John. But she showed up back on Carl's podcast. I think it was a very calculated decision by her and Frank. We need to get back in with these guys, and we need to start covering Steel Toe, even though we were friends with him. We gave him a platform. We brought him on the show. I flew out to Stoney's to do his anniversary show. I stayed at his house. I did his show. My dad got killed. We left. But I took money from this guy. I co-hosted his show. I would go on his program. So even though I'm cool with him, let's start making fun of him and covering him, because that's what friends do, right? That's when you brought him into the inner circle and then you just chewed him up and spit him out like Carl. I will give Carl this. It took him 1.5 years to drag his feet to finally cover Steel Toe. And now he's just pretty much doing every regurgitated take that we've already done. And it's sad. It's sad. That's why I'll never get in bed with any of these people, because they'll throw you under the bus. Any little thing happens. Any little thing you do is wrong. They will shit on you. They will take you down. TV's Will Heron. I remember what you said about me, even though she never met me. Wait. I remember what she said about me, even though she never met me. Yes. NJ Ranger says, what happened, Chrissie? Looks like you dabble in comedy. She does. She's back. There she is right there. Back with Carl and Chris, the producer. Chris, the producer, is the comedic relief from WATP. He is the guy, the comedian Carl brings in for all the laughter, because Carl's steering the ship. He's the host. He's the Opie of this operation. He's the analytical one. He does the setups. He does the research. And he does it all. And Chris comes in with the one-liners, and then Chrissie Mayr chimes in with her brilliance. Let's take a look. And by the way, this clip they're covering has been covered to death. It's been beaten to death. We've all seen it. And Carl even has to address it right out of the gate. He knows it, because I've called him out on this shit. I've called out Carl for covering what everyone has already covered. And he's like, oh, I don't. So here he goes.
Aaron Imholt went on Hughesy's show this past weekend.
We know.
To talk about boxing.
We know. Everyone covered it. This just came out today. Everyone covered this.
He's like, yeah, I'll come on. We'll talk boxing. Everyone wants to know what Aaron has to say about boxing, of course.
That's what I said. That's what I said on the clip with Hughesy. I said, he went on Hughesy's show to talk boxing. I'm like, yeah, Aaron, that's what everyone wants to know. Your 0-2 boxing career. We want to hear you talk boxing. So Carl's listening. Thanks for taking my take, Carl.
And they bring on that Aussie guy from United States of Australia.
We know.
And after they talk about boxing for...
No need for a setup. We've all watched it. We're all in the same community. We're all in the same universe. Maybe 3 or 4 people listening to WATP doesn't know what you're talking about, but they do. No need for the setup. We know you're the pro radio guy. We know you're the host, Carl. You're steering the ship.
A little bit. That Aussie guy wants to talk to Aaron about steel toe and about Aaron Imholt.
I got to explain everything. We got to talk about steel toe.
And
look at Chrissie. She's fucking miserable. She's like, I can't believe I'm back in the Dabbleverse. God damn it. What am I going to do? I got my American flag behind me. I'm a patriot. I went to January 6th. I was on compound. I stayed at Nancy Coulter's house. Or what's her name? Ann Coulter's house. I was thinking of Nancy Grace. I did everything you had to do. Right? Why am I back here? Why am I in the basement again? Why am I with Carl talking about Aaron Imholt, my friend, my former friend? But I need the money. I need the views. Let's go. I'm not playing it, Jesse.
Aaron, and I know everyone's covered this to death. We're going to go through this only because
Whoa! Did you hear that? I know everyone's covered this to death. Apparently, someone's watching the Mud Shark. Hi, Carl. Hi, Carl's lawyer. Hi, Chris, the producer. Thanks for tuning in. Because I said you guys cover everything. I talk about everything being covered to death, and you guys are the last ones to the dance. Here's him covering it. This is him 3 weeks from now covering the P. Diddy arrest.
The context of the interview that happened, but what I really want to focus.
He's got another spin on it. He even said that. He's like, I know it's been covered to death, but I got another spin on it. I want to cover the context of this interview.
Son, is the aftermath when Aaron decided to rewrite recent history when he came.
We played that too, Carl. We played Aaron on his bonus show talking about what didn't happen, Carl. You don't have to explain it. We already did. I did. I don't know about anybody else.
Came back to his show. Even though everyone's seen what happened, he is going to explain it in a way that did not happen at all.
I already said that 5 episodes ago.
And it's crazy. This guy is so delusional, or
he's so delusional.
He's purposely just gaslighting everyone. He thinks that his audience isn't going out and watching what's going on outside of his show. So
does Carl advise Chrissie and producer Chris, not talk during the setup? Like before they do the show? Because, he goes over show prep. He makes notes. He writes his jokes out. Does he go, hey, listen, we're going to start talking about steel toe. I'm going to do my setup. Please don't talk during my setup because it's very important that everyone knows. All right? Does he have Jenny Jingles tell them, hey, my young husband of age 46 is going to do the setup to the Aaron Imholt Husey interview. Could you please not talk? Can you please just be quiet? Please? And by the way, Carl, it's time to take a nap. Time to pick up your Mandalorian and take a nap. Mandalorian.
This is how it starts. And I'm glad that Chrissy's here. Chris, you've probably seen this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He said Chrissie, and Chris is like, yes.
Definitely made the rounds. Everyone's been talking about it. Blind Mike and Tukey and Melton and everyone. But
everyone's been talking about it. Blind Mike, Tukey, Melton, everyone. Melton, Tukey, Blind Mike, everyone's been talking about it. Tukey, the potato, the orange, Blind Mike. I was the first to talk about it. The first, before Melton. No, but it's just Tukey. It's just our little gang. Our team, man, the Dabbleverse team, man. Melton guy I just met a year ago that I figure I can grift a little bit from his AI super tip system, and I brought him into the mix. Wouldn't that be great if something bad comes out about Melton, that he really is a pedophile? Something bad, because something always kind of happens to Melton eventually, and then he disappears for a little bit. And what's Carl going to do now? What will Carl do? Like, is he going to not cover it for a year like he did Steel Toe and then just dive head on? It's going to be fun to watch this relationship fall apart.
I'm not going to play all of it. I know there's like a good 20 minutes. It's very interesting. We're going to hit the highlights and then move on.
Why? Because it's been done to death? Everyone's already seen it? Is that why you're going to hit the highlights and you're going to move on? Get to the point, like I always say? Unbelievable. Hit the like button. Is Ray still on?
mean, we could, we could talk Vikings if you want to.
My views just went up. Hold on. I have to check to see if Ray DeVito, whose chin's kind of neato, is still on, going up against me. I was up above it. He's still on. Fucking Ozone's over there. He wrote a super chat. Ray tells Shang about the time he went out with a trans girl. Now they're just trolling him over there. Yeah. I have a feeling Ray's going to be wrapping it up real quick. Oh, I thought I had that up on the screen. I apologize. Anyways, we're back. We're not doing anything interesting on the Ray show. Trust me. You're going to want to watch this.
To soften the blow a little bit. But no, I wanted to ask you about your show because people are talking about the fact you did mention
this might be a two-parter
in September. I'll just give my own overview thoughts. It does come across at the moment, whether you like it or not, it comes across that you actually hate your show right now. I'm wondering, and a lot of people are wondering,
First of all, my apologies that we're listening to this again. We're playing this again. I apologize. It wasn't my intention, except Carl's so late to the game on everything, the last guy to the party, that we have to sit through it again and listen to his commentary that he's already regurgitated from other people. So Husey had on the Australian guy and Aaron loses his shit.
What's next for your show? Is the
Meanwhile, Chrissie hasn't said a fucking word.
Radio thing still happening? Have you gone?
Because I think deep down, Chrissie knows she's a fraud. She's like, you know what? I really liked Aaron. I flew out to do his 10-year anniversary show. He booked me on all this stuff. I did a show. I look like a piece of shit. You are.
Back and
it is.
And there's nothing you can do to fix it. Just accept you're a piece of shit. You're a user. You're a grifter. You'll do anything to get ahead. You'll step on anyone's face. You'll throw anyone down under the bus. That's what you do. This is what they all do. Like I said, these guys are the Democrats of the Dabbleverse. They are the shit-first Democrats. They're sneaky. They'll do anything to get ahead. They'll do mail-in ballots. They'll throw anybody under the bus, like they threw Joe Biden under the bus. Chrissie, who is a right-wing grifter, a pretend Republican Democrat, a Republican conservative, who is an actual feminist Democrat. They're all the same. They're just like the Democratic Party. And I don't mean to get political here, but I just have to use that analogy. And that's why they forced Joe Biden out. They threw him under the bus. They probably blackmailed him, saying, hey, listen, dude, if you don't step down, we're going to do this, this, and this to you, throw you in prison. And they made Kamal the running mate, even though she was hated, and they coached the shit out of her. So she's doing good in these polls because of the debates. She's a prosecutor. So she's Kamala Harris. As much as she shits on the Democratic Party, she's them.
It is. There was a little.
Okay. First question. Seems like you're not enjoying yourself. You've been mentioning you're going back to radio. Is that still happening? Because he was saying it was going to happen in September. We're now in September. So extremely reasonable question. Remember, you're Aaron Imholt from Steel Toe on someone else's show. If I went on someone's show and they go, Carl, WATP last week, you had a guest on, they talked over everything, and it kind of ruined the segment.
What's great about me is you got Aaron Imholt, Steel Toe, my original feud, who's been, until something really happens, you can't really cover them. You got Chrissie Mayr, you got Carl. They were all in bed together, all helping each other out. Content House, shitting on me, going on each other's shows. Now they're going after him. So I can just do 3-in-1 with these cucks. I love it. Cuck on cuck crime. Cucks on cuck. Look at these fucks. Let's go. Not playing it.
And I'd be like, yeah, I'll address that. I would expect to have questions asked of me about me or my show. That's why you're on a show. And that's a very tame question, especially considering Aaron himself had court. And this is weeks ago, not the most recent court date, but the one back.
We know
in August about the HRO. And
like you said, Melton's covered it. Melton's done 9 hours on it. Tukey's covering it because he saw Melton doing it. He saw me doing it. Blind Mike, whoever the fuck. I never watch any of that guy's shit. His voice annoys me. He's covering it now. Now you're covering it. It's just, dude, Carl, let's go. Like Xerox says, get to it. do it. If it comes out, do a show, and then you take forever. But I know what Carl does. He sits back and watches what everyone says, and then he takes the best clips. He's a cover band. He's like Rob Saul. He just covers whatever the fuck other people are saying.
And he exclaimed that it was like a day off that he got to go to court rather than do his show. That would tell me he hates doing his show, because going to court to figure out if you're going to go to jail for 90 days or go to 1 year probation, which is what he got, is not as fun as doing a comedy show.
That's not my idea of a day off, but
No.
you know.
So a very fair question, especially because he's also going, we're going to get back on the radio.
Right.
The internet doesn't get this. I don't like the internet. I want to go on the radio. So that's the first question. Let's see how he responds.
Thing that happened back in May that we're going to have to take care of before that all gets handled. But yeah, no, everything's great. I love doing my show. I get people kind of read a little too much into stuff on the internet. I get it. I just don't take the bait. And I think that's a lot of the big problem. I don't, hang around after the show and read shit and watch shit and stuff like that. So if that means it doesn't seem like I'm interested in it, I apologize. I'll put in a little more effort, but no, I still have a good time.
So he totally changed what the question was. Oh, am I not reading the negative comments enough? That's not what he set it up.
All right. So full disclosure, everybody. I just ran to the restroom, but I had the volume. I took my headphones out. I was listening to everything. So Carl comes up with the most easiest observation ever in that last clip about steel toe. And he just has to point it out. And I swear to God, I was dicking around. I think Tukey already said this. So he took Tukey's take.
Oh, yeah. He said, it doesn't seem like you're enjoying the show. And then Aaron turns it into, I'm not reading. Now, I've noticed just recently, if you go to...
That's right, Stella. You are late, Stella. And guess what? You missed out on everything, Stella. You are late. You know who was on the show today? Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle. You can't rewind it. Dave Chappelle did the first segment. We covered E-Rock. Me, Dave Chappelle. We covered It's Eric Nagel's show, and you're late. So that's what you get for blood doping on your bicycle.
Aaron's videos, he not only goes in and comments on people's comments, he's obviously also deleting comments. So he is putting in this time he's claiming he's not putting in.
I've already said, Carl, I said this months ago. Aaron reads everything on the internet. He watches everything. He pretends like he has a life after this. As soon as he logs off, he's doing other things. No, he's always online. If you follow him on Twitter, he's constantly responding to every fucking tweet. He's liking every tweet. If you tag him in a tweet, he's going to respond or like it. He watches everything. He admits that he's on Kiwi Farms every fucking day. By the way, I went to Kiwi Farms once for like 4 minutes. I go, all right, I'm out. And then someone sent me the link to Kiwi Farms because they did a big thing on Melton being a creep. So I went there yesterday before the Ray DeVito show, and I didn't watch. I read like maybe 5 minutes of it. But he's there every day. Every day.
So that's embarrassing.
Uh-oh.
He's always on the defensive, and he's always lying.
Right.
Bad combination.
All right. So he tried to twist into turning into, okay, I mean, if you want me to do more of that.
And again, I always got to remind everyone, as I like to call myself, is the curator of the shitverse. They used to be friends with this guy. They used to have him on the show. They rolled out the red carpet. They would suck up the Cumia together, talk about how much of a genius he was. They would text each other about the Bills and Vikings game. And they even said, Carl even said in one of the episodes when they were shitting on me, they're like, Chad's not nearly the broadcaster we are. Him and Steel Toe. And now Chrissie's piling on. These are who these people are, people. I'm telling you, I know I have people that don't like me, and that's fine. I don't want you to. I don't want to be vanilla ice cream like Ray. I'll always have an opinion, even if it's not the best one. Even if it's not the best one. But I'm not pandering. I'm just not. I could easily pander and team up with somebody, do shows with the potato, and just you guys would love me. But no. We're getting an update from Deadful, everybody. That was a great segment with Chappelle, Chad. Him coming on the show in whiteface was hilarious. I mean, it was pretty funny. I mean, he did that on the Chappelle show with that one sketch, but I didn't think he'd do it for my podcast. That was a great segment with Chappelle, Chad. Him coming on the show with whiteface was hilarious. Yes, I mean, yeah, it was so funny. You got to say it twice. No, I didn't expect him to have whiteface on. But you know, I met Dave probably like 3.5 years ago when I was at his house in Yellow Springs with Godfrey, and you know, we were hanging out, getting drunk, hanging out, and then he gave me his number, and I was like, oh, cool. And I never like hit him up because he's famous, and you know, those famous people get weird. So I texted him last week. I go, hey Dave, it's Chad. I was at your house with Godfrey, and you came to the Beaver Creek Funny Bone and hung out. You know, I'm originally from Ohio, from the Cleveland area, and you know, I said, could you do my podcast? I'm doing the show called CUMIA'S, CUCKS now. I don't know if you remember Anthony Cumia from the O&A show, but I'd love you to come on and, you know, go over some clips with me for a little bit. You know, I don't want to have you on the full time. I know you're famous. You got, you know, shows, sold out shows everywhere. You got your new comedy club in Yellow Springs. You know, you got Danielle Rawlings riding your dick, Neil Brennan riding your dick. There's things going on. And he texted me back right away. I didn't expect it. I was just like, yeah. He was like, yeah, man, when? And I said, well, this Thursday I have a dentist appointment at 3:00. Could you come on at 1? And we're going to go over some E-Rock Eric Nagel clips. And he's like, done. Sent him the link. He came on 20 minutes, fucking hilarious. Dave just was hilarious. And it was a great segment. He came in whiteface, and he was doing he did a couple impressions from the Chappelle show, Ash Larry and all that stuff. And he's like, I'm rich, bitch. And that was the funniest part. But yeah, it just sucks. Stella didn't get to see it. And she did ask in the free chat, will this be up later? Yes, it will be, Stella. It's going to be up later. It's going to be on Patreon, patreon.com/sitdownzumock. If you're not there, sign up for as little as $3. But unfortunately, I got to cut out this Chappelle segment for today because there was like a glitch. Somebody was telling me that there was a buzzing sound because I got this new microphone, and you know, I realized it wasn't completely plugged in because the old one took a shit. So I'm going to try to get it fixed. I have a guy who works for Lucasfilms, and yeah, he's in the audio department, and we're going to try to get it up there. So just sign up, sell it just in case. But you know, that's why you got to tune in on live all the time. I give you enough notice. I'm usually 1:30 Monday through Friday. Usually take one day off. So if you're late, there's nothing I can do. You can't rewind. You just got to watch on demand. That's why those memberships are great. So if you got a membership, courtesy of D7876, Jeff Closer, Waka Waka Mole, Not Perfect, you can watch this stuff on demand. So thank you. Doom says, I'm glad to see you got a new mic. And Doom, guess what? I was on time. In fact, I was early. I was 4 minutes early. Ray DeVito was 2 minutes late. Dead. Doom, where the fuck were you? Doom, you criticize me, but you don't give me the love I deserve when I do the things the right way. Where's the video on Chad killing it? Where's the video on Chad being on time? Where's the video of Chad's microphone working? Doom. Yep.
Damn it, Matt, you know better.
Anyways, let's get back to the exciting video.
I can do that. Not what we asked at all. Just, are you enjoying this? Doesn't seem like you are. Okay. Next question.
Okay.
But there is a lot of examples of you.
I'm always saying, Chad, when's Chad funny? I never seen a clip with Chad being funny. He's just yelling. He's mean. Carl, when are you funny? I just see you overanalyzing a situation, coming up with the lamest conclusion with no laughs and no joke.
Like, you are honestly just sitting there going, we've got to hit this goal. Like, the goal is kind of consuming what you are at the moment, and you're constantly back to that goal. And
well, yeah, I mean, you got to make enough money to keep going, but I have a good time doing it. I really do. And
now again, this is a good follow-up question because
see, this is fucked up, dude. Why would you do that? J.R. Cart, why would you report that segment? That's like a Stuttering John move, reporting it. Just because the audio was fucked up, even if you reported, I could get a strike and they could disarm my channel for 10 days. You understand that? Just because the audio was messed up, I didn't do anything wrong. It was against terms and service. Fuck. Now I'm never going to release the Chappelle segment. You literally just fucked over Stella.
What Dean is saying, the Aussie guy, is he's saying, yeah, but then when you have to beg for money, you even come out and say you hate this part of the show. It's stressful. You look like you're stressed out about it. You go, guys, come on, please just give me this money because this is what people make fun of us for. You're all twisted up a notch with your posture. And so it's a great question. No, I'm having a great time. Well, it doesn't seem like you are because you're constantly asking for this money and it's a big part of the show now. And it seems like
wait a second, Carl.
Asshole. Good, but I'm just pointing that out.
Wait, Carl's pointing out that steel toe begs for money. What? What? Holy what an exclusive. Where did he get that take? Steel toe begs for money.
That's a good follow-up question to that.
I do. I appreciate your concern. I'm not trying to belittle it or anything like that.
I love that. I appreciate your concern. He's like, I'm not concerned. Don't turn this into like we're worried.
Oh, great. Bill from Jersey reported the segment now, too. Bill, you're the head moderator, dude. What the fuck, man? I'm never going to be able to air that segment. Fucking dicks.
About Jake, kind of thing.
I have a good time doing it. I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay.
About 12 months ago, well, not about, exactly 12 months ago, you said if you're still begging for money in 12 months, that'd be the end of it. Have you seen
there's a lot of shit that's changed in 12 months, believe me, buddy. Yeah. And just like everything else I say.
He used Doom's turn. Doom's the turn. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo.
I'm allowed to change my mind whatever the fuck I want to.
You are allowed. So that's it. You just change your mind. That's your attitude's changed. You're happy to just keep going after that goal.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. Does it bother you? Like, does it?
Oh my god! Like, is there a certain way you want me to answer you? Is there?
No. I'm just asking.
You had one question and I didn't answer it the way you wanted to. So now you're asking me kind of the same.
Look at Husey getting a lot of heat from the CUMIA'S CUCK show as of late. Husey's coming in strong with these videos.
Question 3 different ways.
Did you get that take that he asked the same question 3 different ways? I don't think so.
No, actually, Aaron didn't answer the question.
Aaron's going.
Wait, Chrissy and Chris both agree with Carl. Interesting.
Bart is up. He doesn't like when people press on him, and he doesn't like when people observe. He's a person who's very much on the internet every day, but hates when people make observations about him.
Her friend. They flew out to sing. All right, here's the difference between me and all of these people. Here's what sets me apart. The reason why there's a continuing redemption arc for the Mud Shark that doesn't go away and never will is because I am honest with my audience. CUMIA'S country. It was funny. I came clean. What I won't do is partner up with somebody for opportunity. If I don't believe it, the difference between me and these people is I don't get in bed with somebody I don't like for opportunity, for views, for money. Okay? It's got to be organic. It's got to be a natural thing. It's got to be the right thing. Granted, I have people in my life that are successful that I've teamed up with, but I like them. They're my friends. Okay? Nick Swartzen, Godfrey, Florentine, we know him. I worked with Bert Kreischer a long time. Known him for a long time. When Bert started to get famous, he started to become a cunt. And I started not to like him. And he was doing some wishy-washy shit. I called him out. We're no longer friends. Burned that bridge. Before he started doing arenas, I could have been doing arenas with him, being his opening act. But no, I didn't like Bert's hijinks. I didn't like what he was all about. I wasn't respecting him as a comic anymore. I saw a guy trying to get famous. To this day, he's still trying to get famous. I didn't want to be a part of it. Burn the bridge. That's the difference. So what I'm trying to point out right now I knew Steel Toe from day one was a twat, a douchebag, an unoriginal tool. I never tried to get into business with him. Even when we brought him on MLC and we broke the news of his wife's arrest, of Nick Rekieta's arrest, Kayla's arrest, and Brennan floated the idea, you guys need to do a show together. You guys would cash in and make big bucks. Steel Toe said, oh, yeah, I think that's a great idea. And I'm like, no, we're not going to do it. Never once appeared on camera again with Aaron after that huge show. Might even be, well, before the arrest and before Aaron getting arrested, it's probably the biggest story of the year in the shitverse. Carlos Danger, put the poll up. Let's see if it wins. The original arrest between Nick Rekieta, April, and Kayla was the original story of the Dabbleverse. And then who would have predicted Aaron getting arrested, violating restraining order, Gino getting involved? Like it became a shit show after that. But I never wanted to partner up with that guy. I never wanted to be boys with that guy. I knew he was a fucking twat. I knew he was a fucking no talent. Everything they're saying about this guy, I already knew. I said this a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. They're now coming around on it. They're now coming around on Aaron Emholt. I called this out years ago. Year and a half ago.
And I'll say this. The answer to that question that Dean accepted was, I changed my mind. Great. That's the question. You said 12 months ago, if you're still begging on the internet, you're not going to do this anymore. And you're still doing it. I changed my mind. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. Because the other answer could have been like, I know. I just need a couple more months. We'll figure this out. I got these legal issues. We need to make money. Or I'm going to be back in radio and then there won't be any more of this back. Like, there's other answers to that. I changed my mind is one of those answers. That's the answer he gave. And he's like, well, you don't like the answers I'm giving you. He's like, no, it's fine. That's why I'm asking these questions, to get these answers. Those are 3 different questions. They're related, but that's what follow-up questions are.
God damn, we know, Carl. We're only 7 minutes into a 38-minute clip, guys. We might have to do a 2-parter on this because it's just cuck on cuck crime, my favorite crime. Like I said at the top of the show, I have a hard out at 2:30. I can make it not a hard. I can make it a soft out. So we're going to have to make a 2-parter on this. And I apologize. But then again, we've already seen the clip he's covering a million fucking times. Like, do we have to sit through it again with his obvious observations and conclusions and quote unquote jokes? Maybe we'll just ditch it all together because it's a beaten to death clip that Carl's covering. And I'm covering Carl. This tooth is bothering me. That's why I'm misspeaking so much, is this tooth is interfering with my upper lip. Yes, my upper lip. Yes. And Stuttering John is not, he's going live at 2:23. He likes to go on after me because he likes to watch me now. Stuttering John watches my show and then goes on after me and comments on what I just commented on. You're a bitch, John. Stuttering John, you're a bitch. You're leaving $1,000 on the table. I just gave you the best advice you'll ever get. Fucking break out your stupid stand-up comedy, do a special, or tour Florida as a Florida comic and make a shitload of money as a fucking D-list Comic-Con bullshit comic. A fucking Roger Paul act like Todd Bridges. Anyways, I do want to get to the drunk phone calls. We still have some left over from the Ray DeVito show last night. Speaking of Ray DeVito, I want to see if he's still on or if he tapped out. Hit the like button while you're watching. And Ray is no longer live. I beat him. Where did Shang have to go? Did he have to go blow another light? Did he have to switch spots in the lineup, pretend like he has to get somewhere so he can go on third? Anyways, he sucks, Ray. And again, yesterday's Ray DeVito show is up on memberships. If you got a membership, you're going to want to watch this. Ray DeVito, the unwanted house guest. Who's the mystery landlord roommate? That will also be on Patreon within the hour. I'm lying. After an hour and a half, because I have to go to the dentist. And hopefully. So Lex out of that. Let's get to, we got one drunk dial. And we got drunk dials from last night's Ray DeVito show. Give the drunk dial a call. Call it right now. So many people have been calling during the show, so I can't upload those right now. But call 323-977-9642. 323-977-9642 and leave your drunk phone call or high or whatever and just be inebriated.
I'm drinking McDrinkle drunk. That's what's drinky. McDrinkle drunk. What's up? McDrinkle drunk. One time I'm drinking. McDrinkle drunk. Give it up. McDrinkle drunk. That's my name. McDrinkle drunk. I'm drinking McDrinkle drunk.
Or high.
Smoke weed every day.
Just say stuff. We don't give a fuck what it is. It's uncensored. Unless you're doxing somebody. Let's go. Here's a couple calls we forgot to get to yesterday. This is from the 613.
Hey, I got a question about Ray DeVito. Why is he always going like,
Actually, you know what? We did get to that one. That's my bad. Here's the other one we didn't get to.
Hey, Chad, this is Tubby. I'm calling in with what I think is a tip. Think about it. All the attractive friends that Ray has, all the skinny ones like Ari Jane, he's never put the moves on. And yet, now we see that there's a big, heavy woman running around his apartment. What do you think? I think there's something going on. I think he's hidden that. I think he's a chubby chaser. And where would you meet heavy women? At the gym. You know, we think he's flirting with kids in the locker room. Maybe he's trying to find out which ones are attached to the heavy women. He's trying to find an introduction to people's heavy mommies. You don't know. I mean, it makes sense. He's never, ever hit on an attractive woman.
Good call. That's true. What an observation. Let me write that one down for the next Ray DeVito show. We're constantly taking tips and breaking. That's a great, because you remember the movie American Beauty with Kevin Spacey, the Army drill sergeant dad who hated gay people, and then he tried to hook up with Kevin Spacey, who ironically really was gay. So maybe that's like Ray. He's always calling out fat people, saying you're fat. He was saying I was fat. He said Felicia was fat. He said some girl at the gym was fat. And now he might be a chubby chaser. He's in denial. That's his thing. Come clean, Ray. We're going to the 239, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the WWF proudly presents to you its tag team champions of the world, the Road Dogg, Jesse James, and the badass, Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws.
Hey, I don't know if I was this good or not, but that FK Mammy, I want to get up in that.
Whoa!
This is little Scarlett Taylor calling in again. That FKA Miami. I just want to get up in there. All right. Goodbye.
Wow, FK Mammy, who's on vacation right now. You got a lot of fans in this audience. J-Man Jack, I almost skipped your super chat. I enjoy your political take on things. Go Chad. Go Chad. Thank you, J-Man Jack. Yeah, go me. In fact, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Think it is? Oh, no. You should be ashamed of yourself. Uh-oh. Is this who I think it is? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Slam Piece. There she is. There she blows. I'm telling you what, she's not a bad looking chick. I'm moving to Minnesota, man. I am. I want to fucking do fucking wife swaps and threesomes with these fucking losers. Let's go. Never forget the gay moment here. I won't. I'll constantly remind all you guys. Thank you for calling the Drunk Dial Hotline. Call over the weekend. Let's get those phone calls in. 323-977-9642.
McDrickle drunk. I'm drinking McDrickle drunk. That's what's drinky. McDrickle drunk. What's up? McDrickle drunk. One time I'm drinking. McDrickle drunk. Give it up. McDrickle drunk. That's my name. McDrickle drunk. I'm drinking McDrickle drunk.
Thank you to Ann Gosh for super chat. Bill from Jersey says, well, the chubby chaser thing might be true because he makes fun of fat people. Yes, that's the observation. Yeah. Wow. Anyways, this has been a hell of a show. It's 2:31. It's not a hard out. My dentist is a half mile away. I'm riding my bike. I fix this fucking tooth. You can't see it here, but it's a veneer. They put I don't know what. I'm not a dentist. You guys want from me? I'm a fucking shitty podcaster. So good job, Carl, covering that story that everyone already watched. We didn't even get to the fucking hype train today. God damn it. We might be slowly fading that out. I get really sick of the hype train. I'm not going to lie. Although I did want to get to this Mersh clip. Somebody sent this to me about Mersh. I'm not the biggest Mersh fan. I don't watch any of his shit. But somebody sent me this Mersh clip, so let me pull this one up. I guess it's about me. So let's see what Mersh has to say about me.
Chow Mega G, when are you going to destroy the Dabbleverse once and for all? You created it, but it seems like Z-Man is the one who's going to take it down.
Whoa!
Here's the thing. I won't take down the Dabbleverse because I'm not a takedown guy. I just make fun of shit and document the downfall of it.
I take down.
Listen to me.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Chad Zumock is one of the biggest dork loser retards on the planet.
Whoa!
He has swung on and missed so many times against me. It's hilarious. He's hilariously pathetic and inept and retarded and a convicted criminal.
No.
But if Chad Zumock is the cancer that consumes and destroys the Dabbleverse, the first beer is on me. In fact, no, you know what, Chad? You won't pay for a drink that night.
Whoa!
That's me, Chad, when you once and for all destroy this horrible thing that came from a couple of running gags. If you can finally put down this horrible, awful universe.
I get to hang out with Mersh.
I promise you, you won't pay for a drink the night.
Whoa!
Everything's on me.
What?
I don't care who does it. It ain't going to be me. I don't care enough. But if somebody does do it,
this
I'm
guy's
buying a
badass. This guy is badass. Wow. I get to have a beer with Mersh. Ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a new goal now. I'm taking down the Dabbleverse because Mersh is going to buy a beer for me. Whoa. That tremendous cross-eyed no talent. Mersh, who lives 35 minutes from me, is going to hang out with me. Thank you, Mersh. I've been waiting for this invite for so long. I'm going to wear my best outfit to hang out with you. I can't wait to have a beer with you. It's going to be great. I love it.
Chad Zumock's had more swings and misses. He's a dork.
Mersh, you are, let me say something, Mersh. You are a tremendous talent. Oh, you're funny as fuck, dude. Your observations are so keen and persist. I love how you smoke those cigarettes like you're a fucking badass. You drink that whiskey. Mersh, I want to be you. I even got sunglasses like you. Mersh, the only reason I do this fucking podcast is because I want to be the next Mersh. Okay? You're Jordan. I'm LeBron, dude. I wear number 23. Let's go, Mersh. I'll take down the Dabbleverse just for you. Okay? It's my only responsibility. Mersh, you're so out of touch. You have no clue. But I want to be a part of it. Finally, I get Mersh's respect if I take down the Dabbleverse. That's all anybody wants. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the only reason I got into this. I want Mersh's respect. God damn, he's so funny. He's such a talent. If I had an ounce, just one fucking ounce of that Mersh talent, man, I'd be running shit. God damn, if I had Carl's talent and Steel Toe's talent and Mersh and these fucking guys. I mean, Stuttering John, I want to be you guys so bad. I really do. Please respect me, Mersh. Please, I need it. I need it. You're so cool. You're the coolest guy. I love the video of you getting trolled in Ybor City and your fucking fat gut and your fat ass and your cross eyes while you're trying to look cool and running away from the camera. I want that. I want that. Mersh, you're a fucking badass, dude. And guess what, pal? I'm going to take down the Dabbleverse. And guess what? I'm going to have a beer on you. Can't wait.
It's time for the CUCKS. Time for CUMIA'S CUCKS. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissie and Gino and the dork named Carl kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel Toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I